How's it going, everyone? I'm Taylor from PhoneDog.com, and this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Again, yes, there's been plenty of content on it, video, written. We've done plenty of reviews and looked at it pretty much from every different direction. But why do we keep coming back? This time I've chosen it as my personal daily driver. I've been using it for well over a month now, and I've put a lot of hours into this device, digging and looking through all the different software features and hardware that set it apart from the competition. And I found 5, if not more, software features that make it hard to give up over, say, a better display, a better camera, or better build quality. This is the device I will probably use through the holiday season and probably a little longer. So what are those features? What makes me like this device so much? Let's find out. So we're here taking another look at the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, and this time we're looking at my top 5 features in the phone. What it is about this phone that makes me choose it over the HTC Droid DNA or Google Nexus 4. These are newer devices out there with more capable processors or higher resolution displays, higher density displays. And I still choose this. This is my choice phone. It's my personal daily driver, and I don't plan on getting rid of it anytime soon. So what is it that makes me choose this? Now, first, I'm going to say it's not one of the top 5, but the reason I chose this phone to begin with is the display size at 5.5 inches. It's about the biggest display I can get that still fits in my pocket, so it makes web browsing and doing other things on the go much easier. Now, the number one feature, however, is the ability to annotate screen captures using the S Pen. Now, I can take a normal screen capture using the home button and power button, holding them at the same time, and you'll see the screen flash. It shows up in the notifications here where I can edit. If I hit that edit button, it takes me to Paper Artist, which is kind of cheesy and goofy. It's not really my thing. And I can open it from the gallery there, and from there I can crop it and add some things to it. But I can't annotate like I can if I use the S Pen to take the screen capture. So I take the S Pen out. All you have to do is hold the button and long press on the display. Maybe. Let's try that again. No, not that. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Okay, so it'll flash like that, like it would if you took a normal screenshot. But from here, you can annotate right away using different pens and things, and you can draw big arrows and crop immediately. And this ability, as many screenshots as I take, probably a half dozen to a dozen a day, this helps me remember why I take some screenshots. I don't need the whole thing. I need just one piece, and I can cut it down. So I can go back into Gallery and look here for my edited folder, which is right here, and I can find that. And it helps me remember why I took the screenshot or what it was about. The other feature is probably, it's kind of a toss-up for my favorite feature. I talk about it a lot, and it's multi-window. Here on the AT&T version, if I hold the back button, nothing happens. You can see nothing happens. If I do it on the international version, this global version, this window pops up. And I'm going to throw in a little disclaimer here really quick. I have done some modifications to my phone. I rooted it the other day, and I added this feature where I can put pretty much any application I want in here. So I can open Instagram or Plume into the multi-window. So these features aren't typically there. You usually can't open these apps using it, but from here, you can normally do YouTube. So we'll do YouTube. And how about Google Maps? That'll work. Google Maps. So you can split view here and see you can see 2 apps at one time, and you can resize this and you can swap them around. And if you want it full size, you can go back to full size. And all of that's done by holding the back button. So the third feature is pop-up browser. Now, I've complained about it on the website a couple times now because it's severely limited in what it can do, but it's still a pretty cool feature, and it allows you to view web pages and open links within applications without having to back out of that application or go to a new app. As an example, we can go here to Google Now, and I can search for PhoneDog, or for PhoneDog. From there, we can open the PhoneDog link, which is the top one, and I can exit out and I can go back home. So I can still browse our website and the link that I opened from anywhere, from any app. And I can close that. The problem that I had with it was that you could not open a blank pop-up browser. So if I wanted to open a blank window to open over another app, to start with a blank window, it was impossible or extremely difficult. You had to go through a couple steps. So what I did is I opened the native browser and went to blank.org and saved that bookmark to my home screen using Nova Launcher. You can see the launcher I'm using is quite different from the stock TouchWiz launcher. It's different. It looks a lot more like stock Android. But using that, I downloaded the bookmark and I changed it. I edited it to look like a browser. And from there, I can open this and it goes to blank.org. It opens and loads immediately. From there, I can go to phonedog.com and I can go from anywhere or go to anywhere from that little link. So that little add-on there really changed pop-up browser for me, and it definitely made it one of my favorite features. It was already, but it definitely set it over the top. Now the other, we have to go into S-Note for. Then the fourth feature is called Idea Sketch. Now, if you're not familiar with what that is, Samsung showed it off a couple times, but it's been kind of glossed over. It's not really well known, but it's really cool actually. So you can, I don't need a text box. So from within this Note app, what you can do is you can add a clip art from anywhere. So you've got this long list of clip art that you can add to, maybe it's not very long, but you can add these pictures to your Note. Now, another way to add clip art is through Idea Sketch. So you hit Idea Sketch and it opens this window. From there, you just write what you want. And excuse my terrible, terrible handwriting. But I typed coffee, or wrote coffee. And from there, you can do this. You tap your selection, so whichever one that you want, and you can edit it. And it gives you a long list of options down here where you can sketch it. You can give it the sketch effect, different features. I don't know how to pronounce that. But you can layer things here, and you can also just color inside after you input that. Give it a little personal touch. Really cool feature, and it kind of makes creating notes fun. So we'll do one more here. We'll do dog with my great handwriting. Spot. And the last feature is called Quick Command. Now, Aaron glossed over this in his video through the PageBuddy, and PageBuddy, which I have disabled because I'm using Nova Launcher. PageBuddy gives you the option to use quick commands, and you can unlock that using the S Pen by holding the button and dragging up. And it opens this window. From there, you can do various things, and I've set it up to where if I draw an @ sign, it allows me to write an email from there, a really quick email where I can jot down a message. It'll convert that to text, and then from there I can add the, I can add recipients and different things. I can also Google search from there by drawing a question mark. And from there I can do different things. This one hasn't been working for me very well, so I could do phone dog again if I can write it. We'll just do phone or phonu. But, okay, so it actually worked that time. Fandroid editors. Great. We'll try that again, see what we can do with that. So we'll write phone dog, if I can fit it, and see if it can recognize my terrible handwriting. Fondy, not really what I was looking for, but I'm kind of reaching around a camera here, so those are my top 5 features. That's what sets the Galaxy Note 2 apart from the competition for me. The reason I can't give it up for the Droid DNA with a much clearer display. And those, for a recap, are annotating screenshots with the S Pen here, multi-window, which you can access through long pressing the back button, pop-up browser, which opens a really small free-floating browser window, Idea Sketch, which is an S-Note and lets you insert clip art based on something you write down. It converts your text or your handwriting to text and searches through a big catalog of clip art. And the last is Quick Command, which is a very quick shortcut setting menu that lets you draw things with the S Pen and open different features. Writing emails and different things with the S Pen very quickly from anywhere from within the phone. So those are my top 5 Galaxy Note 2 features. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to Fongdog for more.